What's going on, guys? Today in this video we're going to be talking about a ticker that is down 97%, completely wiping out anybody who held this ticker. Any kind of position you had, well, your position is now worth $0 effectively because of a Chinese scam ticker that originated in China, and they're able to control the shares of the stock. Every single thing that happens in this stock ticker, guys, is completely manipulated. And in this video, we're going to be talking about exactly how they did it. Now, if you see on the chart here, guys, a few days ago on the 22nd, the volume starts to pick up on this ticker where it otherwise barely traded whatsoever, with over 100 million shares of volume. That's hundreds of millions of actual dollar volume being traded in the ticker. That sends a lot of excitement through retail traders to kind of look at this stock and see what exactly is going on, because it's a very active ticker. Many people are trading the stock. It looks totally organic to the average trader, and it looks like a good buying opportunity. You know, everyone wants to get in on the stock that just keeps going up. It started at a price point of around $4 or $5 before hitting an $8 price point. So that's very attractive to retail traders. You think maybe there's a lot of upside if that much buying is going on. Another reason why people buy is a lot of the times with these Chinese tickers, they will have people, spread the message that this is a good ticker. A lot of those WhatsApp groups that you see, they will have people actually on WhatsApp posing as, investment advisors and telling people that this is a good ticker. That gets a lot of people trading the stock, and it kind of creates a domino effect of retail traders. Now, what these traders don't realize is that every single share traded is completely manipulated by the company. They control the bid and the ask. Nothing that happens in this ticker is organic whatsoever. And that's why when it hit that $8 price point, they pull the rug, sending it down at 97%, because they don't want people who bought at the $4 price point to be able to sell their shares at any kind of a profit, because that impacts their bottom line. That basically takes money right out of the pockets of the scammers, because you are basically using their manipulated price to your profit, and they just want to take everybody's money. So that is not a good outcome for these scammers. So that's why you see only a short period of time after this went up, it hit the dumps. It dumped 97% in a single day. It's quick. Nobody sees it coming. And all the traders who are in it, all the long traders, get totally blindsided. They are not able to get out of the stock whatsoever. Even the dip buyers, like the people who buy the stock after the crash happens, they are not able to make a profit because the stock just keeps tumbling further and further. So it's a really unfortunate situation that happens with these tickers. Retail is really the ones who get affected. And, a lot of the times I talk about short sellers on these tickers, they were not able to, get in and short this really, because it really didn't go on for a long enough period of time to where this was an attractive short sale. Now, these scammers behind this company don't want short sellers either trading the stock, because it inevitably, of course, tumbles to a worthless price, meaning that the short sellers will make money. And again, these people who run these scams don't want anybody to make any kind of profit. And I just want to come here on the chart, and I don't even need to go into my brokerage service to pull up an advanced chart. You can just see from the Yahoo Finance chart how devastating this is and how much of an obvious scam this ticker is. Look at this, guys. Only last month it was trading at 20 cents. They tap up the ticker, meaning they move it up on zero volume effectively to bring it up to a price point to where traders, it's more attractive, the $3 price point, so it feels a little bit more legitimate. It feels like, you can start to take a starter position. It's not a 20-cent stock, guys. Now it's a $3 stock, a much more attractive price point, so they think. and they take it up. Look at the volume, guys. 1 million shares traded, 1.1. Then what happens is on the 22nd, pop it up 126 million shares, 27 million shares, 23 million shares, and it goes in an upward price trend as they're trying to get more retail traders to purchase the stock so they can dump it to nothing while pocketing all of the cash. And the SEC and the government allows these tickers to trade. Unfortunately, these scams have been going on for many years. At least 10 years these have been going on. And if you see, guys, like I said, just no news on the ticker. It's more like share consolidations and meetings, but no actual press releases. So they are under the radar. They have some deniability. Like, we didn't put out any kind of press releases. Like, we had nothing to do with the sudden increase. Of course, it's just totally organic, guys. So look at this ticker, look at this chart, guys, because if you go, this is not the first time that they've done this. In 2023, it started off as $8 before increasing to $30, and then in one day dropping to $4, and it just kept getting lower and lower from there before obviously trading at 20 cents to where we are today. 20 cents to $8 to 20 cents, a complete and total scam. And a lot of people on social media will say, well, they didn't release any kind of PR either leading up to this dump or after the dump. And that is really because, guys, they don't want so much attention through the use of PRs, and they feel as though they can manipulate the price, enough, and they can make enough money without going over the top. If they send out PRs, they would have to continue this or change the course of action. They want to keep this more under the radar, so they can continue to keep doing this. If it becomes, so known and so mainstream, then they may not feel so comfortable to continue running these scams. So that's a reason why they want to keep this more sort of under the radar and keep it more niche to, active day traders and retail scalpers. They certainly don't want something like this to end up on, primetime CNBC, because that's just too much negative attention, and they make enough money on each ticker to continue this over and over again in a rinse and repeat fashion. And they feel brazen enough to continue doing this because they reside in China. So no kind of FBI or SEC enforcement is going to affect them. Only the American consumer gets screwed on these tickers, including everybody who buys the stock, even the dip buyers. They will be screwed no matter what happens on a ticker like this, unfortunately, guys.